Hey you guys, what's up? Today I'll be doing my January favorites 2018. So I'm just gonna talk about my random favorites, I guess. Since it was started by the beauty community, I guess I'll start with beauty products. One of the things I've been loving so much is this micellar water. You can't really see it that well. It's by NYX, NYX, yeah. And it does really good job of taking off makeup. As another bonus, these little cotton pads, I mean any cotton pads will do, but these ones they don't leave that fuzzy cotton on your face. These cotton pads, they're not like, I don't know how to describe them, so they're actually fun to throw. So I got these at Forever 21. Another makeup thing I've been liking lately is this blush by Too Faced, because I'm Too Faced. I'm just kidding. Or am I? This one has like a variety. I don't really use blush, but lately for videos I put it on because, I don't put it on because my face is naturally kind of red and I don't want to enhance that redness. My sister, she showed me kind of a meme. It's like a funny pictures about girl logic. You put foundation on to cover redness, then blush adds more redness. I've been wearing blush lately for some of my past videos, so go check that out. It's kind of subtle, so it's not like I go heavy-handed. I don't know if they sell it anymore. I'm hearing a motorcycle. Another thing I've been liking lately is my new microphone. If you guys noticed the change in audio, I don't know, but it's this microphone. I'm not recording with a piece of paper book. No, it's a picture of it. Samsung Meteor mic. I actually got it kind of secondhand on Mercari or eBay, whatever. Yeah, I got this microphone for a really good deal for 25 bucks, and it's normally retail price for 70, and that's a pretty decent deal, and it still works. Pretty awesome. I'm loving it. And do you guys like my little calendar back there? Let me show you. Come on, focus. Yeah. My One Piece calendar. And a thing I did earlier this month, I went on a trip to Disneyland. That was so much fun. I got these little ears, but these ears aren't necessarily my favorite thing, you know. It was the experience. This isn't really a favorite, but look at this fan. It says festival, I think if I remember it right. In Japanese, of course. I know how to spell festival. Speaking of Japanese, I got these cup noodles and I posted them on my Instagram and Twitter, and everyone got jealous. I even got backup noodles, so I don't know if I should do like a giveaway or something, because I have another set, and I don't know if I should do a giveaway of them. I don't know, but I just don't think that they're special enough, because I'm like, they're just noodles. I don't know. When I was walking around so much at Disney, I had enough exercise for the rest of the year. So this kind of saved my life a little bit. It's just like one of those sprays that you put on your muscle. You can pretty much just use like icy hot or whatever. Just helps relieve that muscle pain when you're sore. Any one of those. I just so happen to have Salon Pass. That was a lifesaver. Another cool, neat thing that I've been loving lately, it's pretty random. It's a milk frother. Put in your milk and then you push the button and goes woo. You can even use this as like some sort of fan. It creates a small gust of air, but pretty awesome. I don't use it necessarily to froth up milk, but I use it to mix up things like coffee and creamer. Yeah, I don't drink black coffee. I'm sorry you guys if I disappoint you. I use it to make green tea matcha lattes, and it's pretty good. With matcha, you have to have that bamboo whisk, and those things cost so much money. They cost like $20 to $30, and I'm not ready to throw down that money. And this cost about $10, but I got it kind of on sale. It was $10, originally $20, but it's because it came with these other little tools like a grapefruit thing and I don't know what else, but I just got it because Oh yeah, so I should probably talk about the shows and such that I've been loving lately. What I got into earlier this month was Little Witch Academia. Yeah, I kind of got into it end of December and then still continuing into January. At first I think the main girl, she's kind of annoying, but once you get past that, then you start to see that she's pretty genuine and whatever. But I like the other characters as well, the side characters like Susie and Lotte and especially Constance. I want to cosplay as her. Oh my god. Oh, how I want to. And then it would be so cool if one day, me and Mia could do a group cosplay. And I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not that rich. If I was rich, I would fly over to Portugal on my private jet and then go see her, and then we can do collaborations and the internet angels will sing and... Okay, enough of that. I'll also link Mia's channel. She's very sweet and nice. She's an angel. We've been blessed by an angel. If you like Little Witch Academia, I fully recommend Space Patrol Luluko. That one is a really cool short anime. Each episode is like 14 minutes long, around there, and only 13 episodes. It's also made by Trigger Animation. You gotta check it out, especially you, Mia. I think you'll like it. Not just because it's made by the same studio and all that you love so much, but I don't know, I don't want to spoil it, so gotta see it. And it's pretty funny too. It's very makes fun of itself. Yeah, I like that. Oh, and then let's see what I've been reading lately. I'll put the picture, whatever, title and all that. But it's so funny. It's like a romance. The first the first page of the manga gets your attention like that. Oh my gosh, I gotta read it to you too. People fall in love, confess, and get together. No matter who you ask, everyone would agree that is a wonderful thing. But that is wrong! There is clearly a defined relationship of power between two lovers, the one who controls and the one who is controlled, the one who obeys and the one who is obeyed. There is a winner and a loser. If you aspire for something higher than your position, then you will undoubtedly become the loser. Love is war! That's hilarious. Another reading thing that I got into was this one called Bartleby the Scrivener, which isn't a manga at all. It's like a short story written by Herman Melville, the same guy that wrote that book about the whale. So yeah, you know. I only started reading it because of history class, because it was about kind of written during the market revolution, United States, yeah, and how we're getting into the time of people working in factories and less on farms and stuff, and getting into that kind of wage slave kind of thing. We all kind of start to not really enjoy our jobs as we used to. I mean, unless it's like super something you're really passionate about. But you know, if you're just doing a job just cause, it gets a little bit either repetitive or boring, or you kind of just don't like it, or the people, whatever, depends on that. And this kind of story is an existential narrative. It spoke to me, and I didn't actually read it. I heard the audio sponsored by Audible. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not sponsored by Audible. You can find it on YouTube or something. And yeah, you can even find audiobooks too in your local library. The characters in the story are called Turkey, Nippers, Ginger Nut, and Bartleby, of course. The story talks of Bartleby and how kind of weird he is. His famous line in the story is, "I would prefer not to." He himself it depends on how you interpret it. His job is to be a copyist, just copy documents. I think he started to get kind of awakened in a way, enlightened in that what he does kind of doesn't even matter. And if he were to just like not do his job, it wouldn't even matter because someone else would do it, because his job doesn't actually have any intrinsic meaning. Kind of, you know, like, oh my god, I don't know, little philosophy there. And speaking of philosophy, going off on another tangent here, lately because of my English class, I've been just watching some YouTube videos about philosophy. One of the topics that was talked about was pretty interesting. The idea comes from Jane English. I mean, it's not like this is some sort of crazy revolutionary idea, but you know, it kind of, like, philosophy kind of teaches us to think differently and, you know, from the other side, and kind of challenges the way you think. Anyway, sorry, back to this. She challenges this idea of our parental obligation. Personally, how I feel, I'm like a pushover to my parents, and I feel like I gotta do everything they tell me, sort of. So what Jane English pretty much says is, you don't owe your parents anything. They owe you. I don't know, you kind of have to hear it sometimes, because you're always stuck in that kind of routine where you have to do whatever they say in a way, you know, to some extent. Some people are even more of an extreme than I am. Some people even marry the person that their parents approve, and they have to get the job that their parents want them to have. Some people are very much controlled over by their parents. You didn't ask to be in this world. When your parents had you, in like a figurative sense, like they signed a contract to have you, and it's not like they had you expecting some big payout. And this kind of bond with you and your parents shouldn't be one of you're obligated to owe them. It's not about that. It should be more of a friendship. Once the child becomes an adult, then the relationship between parent and child should be that of a friendship. And if the friendship isn't there, they're not even being a good friend to you, then you don't have to be there to support them or whatever. You don't have to stick around with them. You don't have that obligation. I kind of like that idea. I mean, I'm not going to be ungrateful to my parents. It's not really about that. If your parents did a good job at raising you and are loving and kind to you, then you naturally feel that you want to do something in return. But this is not expected, because a lot of parents like treat it as some sort of expectations, like, oh yeah, I deserve this kind of thing. No, it's like a favor that you didn't have to do, and they should be grateful to you. I like hearing that. So anyway, full circle here, and those were my few favorites. I didn't pick out too many from each category, but you guys can tell me or let me know if I should pick more from certain categories or whatever. Probably missed some other categories, I don't know. Like, what was my favorite toenail clipper? Goodbye.